You know, the thing about Gavin is that he was the ultimate cheerleader for anybody and anything. And so having somebody that I would say, like, I'm thinking about ... it would always be like, you have to do that. You have to do that. And the other thing that I'll say about Gavin, like, he was always giving voice to the things that he wanted to do in the world. And sometimes they don't happen. I mean, I think that was what was so beautiful about watching him do that, is that there were plenty of things that he was like, I'm gonna do this, I wanna do this. And then it was like, no, that wasn't meant to be. But that he didn't lose anything by saying it out loud. And it really inspired me, I think, to do the same.
Yeah. Gavin definitely would have been on the list of Isabelle Stevenson award recipients.
I mean, I wouldn't be getting this award if it wasn't for him. Like, both because I feel like he pushed me in my advocacy so much, but also because I do think, like, his death was so transformative in a way for our community. And it was like, what were the chances that 2 years before he died, I was going to do this crazy training that would then, like, help me help him and then help us try to process like what happened.
So you're trained as an end-of-life doula, and I was so blown away when I learned that you ended up being Gavin's end-of-life doula. How do you see that work as tying into this sort of larger discussion of your advocacy?
Death is like the only thing in this whole life that we can depend on. Like, it is gonna be there no matter what. But it's a hard thing to wrap your arms around. Nobody wants to think about it. And so, and I think Gavin, again, he was always, he would talk about, there's something called Death Over Dinner where you have friends over and it's like a website and they have prompts for you to talk about, like, what are the things that I want for my death or for like, or for life. I mean, I think that's the other part of that training, was that when you spend, I mean, it was like a month that they just kept asking us to return to, like, this idea that we're gonna die and how do we want to be remembered. What was also so profound about Gavin's life is that what he accomplished in 48 years was, like, astounding. And that he really was, I think, in alignment with how he wanted to be remembered. It's one of those things that is like any muscle, and the more you think about it, the more it helps sort of clarify the way that you're living your life.